Tonight on LolCow Live, I took off for the weekend and all hell broke loose. Because, well, Becky's a tard. Roxy's a tard. The dolls are tards. Boogie's a tard. Rastoff's a tard. Billy and Xylee are tards. The nerds are tards. Test are tards. Tech Talk tards. Everybody is a bunch of tards. But here's one thing I know to be true. Lily, gifted 5. What a legend. Velvet, gifted 1. And tonight, we're going to have some fun. You ready? It's time for the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. Hosted by Boogie, Rastoff, and Killer Keem. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. It's time for LolCow Live.
Here we go again. It's the same old thing.
Maja, thank you for the 6 months.
They be bullshitting, spitting
Ziggy Smalls, thank you for the 9 months.
You don't keep running this game. We're live on YouTube, ain't no pre-recorded games.
Welcome to Cash Cow, Bella Wood.
Hey, LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow.
Nobody and somebody 82 gifting the 5.
LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. Now Boogie got his nipples tippled from a hippie Twiggy who was pretty but shitty towards little Stevie, and 50 years later we all paying the price.
Never Ender, welcome to Cash Cow. Charlie, thank you for the 2 months.
Show and we all pay for it twice. And if page 5
Cajun Lady, thank you for the 1 month.
Like the bird shit in our eyes, then prize we might. We
Grievous Demise, thank you for the 8 months.
LolCow, Nick. But it's the
Tabasco, thank you so much. RJ Cass, thank you for the 1 gifted.
It's the LolCow. You be watching it, you watching it. LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow.
Thanks for the 8 months, Nisadin. Madrid, yes, thank you for the 5 gifted, sir.
Now Keem's theme is the Scream Team, but mainstream to his team and later come clean. But it was all a dream and he owns everything, and the Iron Team was him.
Yup.
And the stream team,
Codename Chris, thank you for the 5 months.
And the meme queen is Boogie's lean tween who needs keys, so she can leave, please rescue the kid.
King Freak, thank you for the 2 months. Sup, G?
But it's the LolCow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow.
John J, thank you for the 9 months.
You clicked it just now. LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. LolCow, Nick. But it's the LolCow. You be watching it, you clicked it just now. LolCow.
Need to know, thank you for the 8 months. Thank you for the 1 gifted. Dutch cunt. Cynthia, love you, Cynthia. Thank you for the 10 gifted. Alex Young for the 16 months. Let's go. CC, thank you for the 1 gifted. Rage Against the Gamers. Let's go. 5 months, he says. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the absolute worst podcast on all of YouTube. You're watching LolCow Live. Thank you, Alex Fair, for the 10 months of Cash Cow. Thank you, Evan, and thank you, Tartan. Sorry, I'm dirty. I've been doing yard work all day, pretty much since I got up. Mowing lawns, fixing all kinds of stuff. Yeah, today's gonna be a new era, if you will, in the LolCow Live universe. Some tragic stuff happened over the weekend because I was gone. People were acting up. So now things are going to change. Things are going to fucking change. So that's what we doing. My co-host and colleagues in Chaos, Boogie, and Rastoff, how we doing?
Oh, dirty boy.
This guy, I had something I was going to say, and it's completely exited my mind because of what Boogie just said before you came in.
What do you say?
I don't even want to repeat it, dude.
I have quail eggs.
That's not what you said. That's not what you said, you sick fuck.
Yeah.
Man to me,
He said
welcome to Cash Cow. What do you say?
He said that he hadn't busted in so long that he gave
didn't-
Desi a fucking cum blizzard.
That's not exactly what I said.
That's exactly what. Oh, sorry, you used the word
I
ejaculated.
didn't say,
Sorry.
yeah, instead of ejaculating.
You fucking weirdo, dude. What the fuck?
I'm tired, dude. I haven't slept in like 3 days. My body's so sore I can't walk, and I'm just unfiltered right now. And I just told you that I gave Desi a cum blizzard.
I wish I was joking.
And I showed him the quail eggs. These are pickled quail eggs. You know,
What I was gonna say is that we are almost getting beaten by queens and gifted memberships, which is crazy. And I was like, we need to fix that. But then he fucking drops that. I'm just
got them at the Choctaw.
stunned.
They're not that unusual. You can get quail eggs all over the country, Rastoff. What are you stunned about?
I didn't need to know about the cum blizzard, bro. I could have gone my whole life without that.
Well, do they have quail eggs in New Zealand? These are pickled.
I think he needs to leave, do the intro again, and just come back because that was crazy. What the
I hadn't ejaculated in like 6 days.
I don't know.
I got these quail eggs.
The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm really
Right?
tired, dude. I'm really tired. I'm so out of it, dude. I've been out of it for like 2 days. Oh, I had to drive 10 hours after that convention last night. And I got home just in time to take a short nap, get a bath, give Desi a cum blizzard, and then get in here and start the stream.
I can't.
Your laughing is making me laugh, and I'm not even that. I'm the one who bought the quail eggs. So, like, what's the deal? Why are they funny to you?
Cynthia Bryan, thank you for the 20 gifted. What? I'm
It was
genuinely.
It was
I'm
storming
stunned,
really
bro.
badly. We
I'm
had to drive
genuinely
through
stunned.
fucking tornado weather too. There was a tornado in Oklahoma and a blizzard when we got home, dude. It's insane.
I just can't. Dude.
I'm really
What
tired,
the
man. So
fuck,
tired.
dude? I wish I was joking too, but
I'll eat one of these eggs. I don't mind. I
Boy, is
bought
that
them
meant
for
to
that.
help with that sort of thing?
bought
I
'em
don't
to eat.
know.
I bought them to eat them, so I'll try them. I'll try them. Desi's in the shower, obviously, so she can't have one.
Fucking
But I'll eat one.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, seriously, dude.
You don't ejaculate?
I don't. I mean, of course, but I don't need to
Buggy.
hear about your blizzard.
Buggy, get off the fucking subject. Good Lord.
Okay. Sorry.
Anyhow.
Well, I can I eat the egg first and then I'll.
What
get off
does
the
the egg have to do with anything? I don't understand the egg. What is the egg?
It's a pickled quail egg.
I
got 'em at the
understand, but
Choctaw.
why are you eating on the fucking show? Like, I don't get it.
Mary
I wanted to
Super
show you
chatted
these. I got them at the
$20.
Choctaw.
Keem, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking I'm sick of this dude eating on the show. No one cares that you're eating a fucking quail egg. Like, you're going to show us off your banana that you're about to eat next.
I
Like,
don't have any bananas. Do you eat pickled quail eggs too?
what is wrong with you?
I'm really tired, dude.
You're really pissing me off.
I can put the quail eggs up. They're gone. Rastoff's the one bringing up cum blizzards and shit. Like, I don't know why you're
You
mad at
literally
me.
said it before he jumped in. I was going to talk about
I'm
how we
trying
need
to
to
show
get
off
some
the quail
members.
eggs I got at the Choctaw.
Literally, straightest face ever just said what he said. I'm not even going to repeat it again. But he just straight face said it.
There's no way I'm the only one pissed off. Like, can I get a 1 in the chat if anyone else is just pissed off? Like, no one gives a fuck about the fucking
I agree.
eggs. You're just using it as an excuse to eat on the show.
I
It's so
thought they were
obvious.
unique. I didn't know that it was easy.
It probably
the
is
first
unique,
time
but
ever
I don't
pickled
care.
quail eggs.
I don't give a fuck. All right? I don't care. No one cares. No one's like, damn, he's about to eat the fucking quail egg. You sound like fucking Xylee on Rewind. Oh, they want to talk about the formula. No one cares. We
Yeah, I
got
thought
a
you would-
fucking
I
show
thought
to
you
do.
would gag
Dude,
and you would think it was
we
gross
had
and stuff.
we
That's why I
had
brought it.
ridiculously low numbers on this weekend stream that you guys did. All right. Now I know it was
Actually, we set a record this weekend for the best weekend we've had. We only streamed for 9 hours, and we made more money than some of our 12
you had
hour
like
streams.
2,000 viewers. I'm not talking about money.
A Memorial Day weekend. What did people are busy? You were busy.
I know, but when you're coming off of a 2,000 concurrent viewer stream, and now we're on the Monday show, we gotta fucking bring it.
I agree. Rastoff fucked up.
We gotta bring it. Like, let's do a show right now. All right, let's
I'm
not
here
talk
to do
about
it.
fucking.
I'm here to do it. I
let's-
drove 10 hours to do it. I drove through a tornado to do it. I'm here.
Boogie, why do you think your own personal channel is not successful?
I haven't uploaded to it in 6 months.
No, because you make the decisions for it.
Oh.
You honestly think people want you to eat a fucking egg, and that's going to be really interesting and entertaining and shit.
I wasn't even. I thought you gagged. I thought
There's
you'd
no
be
one
grossed out
telling you,
because I
hey,
pickled quail
put
eggs.
the fucking food down. No one gives a shit. Well, now there is. I'm here.
Well, I put
This
it
is
down.
my show. Put the shit down. No one gives a fuck.
Well, I put them away. I thought they were cool. Desi thought they were cool. She wanted me to show
I
them.
was in a good mood. I was in a great mood. Now you've just ruined my fucking mood.
I
Anyhow,
agree. Rastoff fucked up.
I was gone for the weekend and a bunch of dumb shit happened because I was away.
Cynthia Breyer super chatted $20. Boogie killed it this weekend. Suck me Keem. Rolling on the floor laughing.
I'm not going to suck you, Cynthia.
Suck me.
Suck me.
I'm not going to suck you.
What the fuck was that?
Sorry, Cynthia.
Rody super chatted $20. Con streams were genuine fun. Thank
Yeah,
you
they were
guys
good.
for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I understand that.
Do it, Keem.
And I participated a little bit, and I also had fun. All right, but here's the thing: the viewership, the concurrent viewership, bombed, and that's
Sunday
why
morning at 12 Eastern on Memorial Day weekend is going to have low numbers. I don't know how to convince you otherwise.
if you have low numbers on one stream, the next stream YouTube says, "Oh, they've fallen off," and stop sending out notifications.
I understand. So then maybe we shouldn't do long weekend streams.
Terrence
Because they're gonna
Weedman
have to be
super
low
chatted
numbers.
$20. You guys should have the Game Chasers on the show since Boogie knows them. Their videos are awesome.
I love those guys. I don't think Keem would be interested. They're not very dramatic. They're
The Game Chasers were relevant, what, a decade ago?
yeah, exactly.
Maybe longer?
Yeah.
What are they
I've
doing
never
now?
even heard of them.
Running conventions.
These
and stuff.
guys
In
ran
fact,
a documentary
I
about getting
talked-
every NES game or
Tama
some
Jam
shit.
super chatted $20.
Oh,
Hey Boogie, could you please eat an egg for me? I
No,
find
not
that
allowed
very
to.
entertaining.
No.
Keem is wrong.
No.
This is the content.
No,
So
Don't
I
fuck
have
with
good
me.
news. I
Don't
talked
fuck
to
with me.
Jay. I talked to Jay about something really cool. You want to do a live event? He organizes live events. Him and Billy, the Game Chasers, said they could hook us up at a theater in Dallas, Texas, to do a 1 or 2 night live event, sell tickets at the door, and they would just want a percentage of the door to organize it for us. Is that something you might be interested in?
no, because I want something more like a convention. I want our vendors there, right? I want other vendors there, and I want our
Mr.
that
live
you
Boom
shows.
House
Definitely.
one super chatted
definitely do.
$19.99. I think as punishment for low viewership, Boogie and Outback should have a sleepover, same bed.
No,
Oh God, once in America, I'll sleep in the same bed with him. I don't mind.
this is
no!
this is what I want. All right, I want at our live event, our first local live event, right? I want
Yep.
there to be like a theater type room, right, where we can run the shows, all the shows on stage in front of a live audience. Also, I want the TGC vendor there with the cards. You can buy the cards there live. I want Tuffy there, right? Plus, I want our personal store there, the LolcowLive.co store, right? I want that there. Plus, on top of that, I want to find people that run businesses within our Discord and have them also be vendors. I want it to be all. Sick. I want it to be all in house, like the LolcowUniverse represent it. You know.
Well, the good news is Billy can do that for you. He's got the piping, the chairs, the fucking everything you need. He's got the volunteers. He's got the structure. He can help us do that when you are ready. So just let me know. Jay was a really good connection to make, I think, for us.
This dude said TanaCon 2.0. Johnny Blaze, your ass is
Buddy
going. What are you talking about? You're going to be there.
Chatted $19.99. IRL content greater than over this fake pathetic Drumler 2.0 SHIT.
I like the show personally, but
what the fuck are you talking about? What's he talking about? This?
Do you feel like the show's split in too many ways?
I think he doesn't like it when we do docket stuff, is what he's complaining about.
But then there's people that complain they don't like the IRL stuff, and then there's people that complain that they don't like the LCU stuff, and then there's people that just complain that they don't like one of us, and then there's just people that complain.
When they're complaining, they're paying. In order to complain, you have to watch. You understand? And most of the time when you complain on the Discord, you complain via TTS, you paid to complain. So give them more to complain about. I'm glad. Give them something to bitch about.
Big N, who is a constant hater, said, can you explain the subscriber count after Rastoff joined? Then he also said, we don't like Rastoff. Look, Rastoff, we got to talk about this crash out over the weekend. Didn't you like quit?
No, I had to. I had to
walked
poop.
away. But you were gone for like 20 minutes. How long do you shit for?
It wasn't 20 minutes. It wasn't
left
20
me
minutes.
High and dry for 20 minutes in the middle.
I didn't go poop right away. I was still watching to see what the reaction was.
You were my only fucking lifeline because
look, you know what? No, if everyone's like, "Oh, we hate him. Oh, he's content. Why is he even here?" Then I'm fine. I'll walk away for a second, see how you feel. I walk away and everyone's like, "Oh, why is he not here anymore?"
Okay,
you guys can't pick a fucking
nobody wants
lane.
you to leave. What they want you to do is improve. When they complain, they're not
Big
saying
Daddy
complain,
Barefoot
leave.
super
Saying
chatted
complain, get better.
$19.99. Can we get a Local Summer Olympics?
Good
That'd be
idea.
Cool shit. Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. Y'all need to help Rastoff out, right?
Yes.
For those of you that hate Rastoff, you can't just say he's non-tent. You got to tell Rastoff what to do.
$27.31. Hey, Boogie, can you eat an egg out off a fallopian tube for me? That's content.
No.
No, I can't. I'm not allowed to eat on stream, even if you guys donate, apparently.
I have my annual Memorial Day weekend party thing that I went to this year, and it was all ruined from the Local Live universe, the LCU, like destroyed. Multiple different people fucked up, and we're gonna go over who fucked up and what they did and whatnot.
Quantum Chris
who didn't
super
fuck up
chatted
was me and
$20.
Rastoff. We did good.
Now Rastoff literally pulled a Becky. I guess it'll take my voice away. Then watched people's reactions for like 10 minutes before getting up to use the restroom for another 10 minutes.
Yep.
It wasn't that long. It wasn't that
almost
long.
20 full
Maxis
minutes.
Corrupt super chatted $20.
God, that looks so
I want
cool.
to understand why you haven't shopped a White Claw sponsorship or go real white trash and start slinging some Mad Dog. I think the show could pull sponsors, just saying.
No, Max, do you understand?
True.
I'm demanding that we stop allowing people to drink on stream. And it's not, everybody's going to think it's just because I'm not allowed to eat on stream or whatever. No, it's because every time alcohol is involved, Becky does something retarded. Roxy does something retarded. Xylee and Billy. Billy almost died once. Do you understand?
I've already banned it.
Did you?
Yep, I banned it for the next until the end of the month, so we can figure out what to do. There's only three
fucked up when you were drinking.
I didn't fuck up. I had a great time. People loved it. There's only 3 exceptions. All right. You can celebrate crowns and pay pigs or a host birthday, and that's it. But
and I think
until
Keem's the exception. He can drink if he wants.
All right, listen.
Yeah, he's fine.
Listen, here's the deal. Okay. That was my Memorial Day party. I try to snap a firework picture every year. I got a bunch of them printed up. That was the good one this year.
So good. That's
so
good.
Yeah, look
Such
at
a
that
beautiful
thing.
photo.
It came out really good. But it was ruined. My entire weekend was ruined because of all the shit going on. So We're going to go through it. Nameless School, thank you for the one gifted. Let's just jump into it. First person, Becky. Becky doubled down and tripled down on disrespecting the veterans.
We ask women. We got kangaroos in here. We got soldiers in here. What the fuck?
Suffa Horse isn't a woman. And Suffa Horse, by the way, now that's a vet who actually has fought in a war
Velvet
from what
Nightmare super chatted $20. Keep up the good work, Rastoff. You have really grown since you started.
Yep, I agree.
Hey, thank you.
I could tell. You could tell that he's actually seen battle. Fucking Ken, he probably worked as a cook.
Oh, okay. Still attacking Ken for being in the military. Then she's pissed off
like
that
this.
Sweet Tea's teeth might get paid for.
Sweet Tea, but Keem, if you think you're gonna pay for this bitch's fucking mouth, this bitch being Sweet Tea, you better pay for mine too. Because last year, the whole reason I dated a fucking sugar daddy was because they had a $20,000 dental bill. Okay, bitch.
Oh my God, she's retarded.
Oh my God, I can't hear.
What?
her
I didn't
talk.
see that.
How drunk was she?
She just
Dude,
said that
she
she just said that she sold her ass to get teeth.
Of course she.
Fucking hell.
Y'all hear that?
She.
Like,
and her
that's
teeth
Well,
don't
yeah,
look
I
like
didn't clue into that.
Her teeth don't look like $20,000 teeth. They don't look like $20 teeth. You got ripped off.
That's a wild thing to say. I sold
Look at these. Oh,
That's a wild thing to say. I got a sugar daddy to pay for my teeth. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Cynthia Breyer super chatted $20. Keem, how many White Claws did you drink over the weekend? You gotta step up your game and fall out of a chair. Rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
A couple cases did disappear.
That surgery. No, that surgery she had, she shouldn't be drinking like this, Mike.
Who shouldn't be drinking? These clips are fucking god awful. Good Lord.
yeah. Becky should not be drinking as much as she does after bypass surgery because you absorb it way quicker and way easier, and it's actually dangerous.
Yeah, I
I-
don't understand the point of that clip.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
don't. Whoever's doing these clips, fucking put it together the right. We need Gino back on this. Whoever's doing this, no, this is not working.
Roxy tells Mike Becky shouldn't be drinking because of her surgery and that he's a sick motherfucker, but Becky has him muted for the audience just like Tina. Okay.
I definitely hit
And then here's her doing damage control on the clip that went viral. Her disrespecting the
below
vets.
the belt, but with saying like the PTSD stuff with Ken, right? But Ken's the only one I meant to hurt with that. I didn't mean to hurt everybody. That was really geared towards him, not everyone. However, after the last stream on Friday, I think it was, I went into our VC and was there for a few hours. And actually, Suffa Horse, who's one of our viewers, is also a vet. And he, he talked to me about it and he was like, he felt like even for me, that was a bit of a low blow. Just don't attack that stuff. And when Suffa said that to me, I'm like, all right, if Suffa's saying it, I'll listen to Suffa. So he told me about this thing called the VFW, the Veterans of Foreign Wars.
You don't know what the fucking VFW is? What the fuck? What is this?
Fuck, now my energy's fucking sapped, dude. This shit's so annoying to watch. Like,
Then they
so the whole community tells her she fucked up, but one guy that pays is like, no, you fucked up. She's like, oh, I guess I'll listen.
Yeah. She
Fucking
doesn't
hell.
give a fuck about anybody that isn't paying her to spread for bread. That's, I hate to pull a Tina, but that's 100% true.
I don't really care about this as much as I care about her being drunk and almost getting the stream taken down, which I thought that would be the clip. But anyhow, they went back and forth in the Discord.
Good conscience, you could talk about me and attack me for 2 months, and you were attacking me hard fucking core the night I said anything about your PTSD, saying a million vile things about me, far worse in my opinion than what I said about you. You can't be surprised that after months of poking the bear finally poked back.
Okay.
So the way I understand an apology means that you actually understand that you were wrong and that you're going to learn from it. What I understand is you still meant to attack me, but other.
I'm going to be honest. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Grievous Demise super chatted $20. The only military Becky respects is the Wehrmacht. Ironic. Lawless Fern
Yep.
super chatted $27.11. Funny that this is the only time she's opened her alcohol-only stream and that's the state she got in.
Mhm.
The same girl that drinks straight vodka? Cough, I mean water.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's true.
Here's what I want to know. What happened in the face-off with Aussie and
Maxister up
Queens?
super chatted $20. Look guys, I tried to poke fun and enjoy the show. But your docket team sucks.
Yeah. Gino hired this new guy, Red Skull, and he doesn't know how to like put together like a story. This is all just lame. So what's the deal, Rastoff?
So basically, like Aussie versus Queens was good. Like it was the highest performing show that Aussie's ever had. Viewer wise, they did have more, but then Mike, I got told to end the stream by Mike. That's how fucking bad it was.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then she went live members only, and then went live on her fucking personal channel.
Yeah, she's an idiot.
Like,
Oh, Grievous Demise, $20. I hopped into Queens to see their numbers, and Becky said Ken probably didn't see Battle. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? She actually needs fucking canceled. She actually needs no content about it. She needs fucking canceled because she's a shitty fucking person. We're not gonna fucking platform Frogan, are we? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. I mean, that's basically what she's doing. She's dog whistling exactly what Frogan did. Go ahead.
I saw a lot of people on the Discord wondering why like Twitter hasn't canceled her, the rest of YouTube haven't canceled her. And it's very simple. If you are irrelevant, you can say whatever you want. If no one gives a shit what you say, you can say whatever the fuck you want. Becky's very relevant to us because she's our living nightmare. And she's the embodiment of everything we fucking hate in the LolCow universe. Outside of the LCU, she's just some fat, retarded bitch. No one cares. So she can say all the dumb shit she wants.
Apparently, she got so drunk that Rastoff had to shut down her stream. So here's her on the floor flicking everybody off.
Look at her.
Oh,
I'm getting anxiety right now.
Colavar super chatted $20. Keem, I recently played a game called Cash Cleaner Simulator. There's a character called Betty Oops in the game who kidnaps you and forces you to clean cash for criminals. You need to do something. Her evil influence is spreading.
Betty Oops. That's awesome.
I love it.
Rastoff, end it.
You
Now,
sure? Okay.
Kid behind camera just said it. He goes, yes, end it. Have him end it.
All right. Sweet.
And redirected.
All right. I trust you.
Said it in the Discord.
Okay, so Rastoff had to end the stream, and then didn't she go live on her own channel? Is that not here?
She went. She restarted the stream members only accidentally, and then she went on her personal channel.
Then she accused King Scott of faking a donation to the Warrior Project.
What she said was that it looked different. So she apparently made a donation herself on the weekend, but then she was picking at King Scott by saying it looked really different from the time that you did it. So she didn't like outwardly say he faked it, but she was insinuating.
Guess what? I just had a very
Apparently, this was such a disaster that Tina and Becky like basically got into a huge fight.
Guess what? I just had a very important phone call, and I'm going to tell you right now, I'm getting really tired of people sticking their fingers in my fucking ass. She sat up there telling people that I really wasn't drinking. Really? She literally told people to come to her own show.
Grievous Demise super chatted $20. Boogie's not paying attention typing int he Discord about his Blizzard.
Bro.
Yeah. I was like, I just said Rastoff is a prude. Why are you like this? Like you didn't type in
that I need to appreciate her because she does OBS and she makes me money. But what about when this all started? When I started this fucking channel with KEEMSTAR, when I went to Conway with a leg infected and fucking did all the fucking promotion for this fucking show. What about all the fucking people? She sat over there muting me all fucking week, bro.
Yeah, Tina called me all weekend long because she couldn't get a hold of anybody else. So she would call me and be like, you got to do something about Becky right now. I'm like, I'm in a hot tub with 3 fat dudes. I don't know what you want me to do. Like, I can't get a hold of Keem any
super chatted
easier.
$19.99. Seeing Becky on Milkers Friday kinda threw a wrench into the whole war thing. Demotivated me and maybe others. Maybe that's why Aussie had less viewers.
Interesting.
So
Maybe.
it's Friday. I'm at the Memorial Day party. Becky is drunk, wasted, does a lot of fucked up shit, causes a lot more problems. And then Rastoff has to end her stream because she's drunk. Okay. While this is going on, Wonder Woman decides to go on Aussie and drop allegations.
And only myself and the other person know, and I'm not naming names, but I was taken into a bathroom with somebody, a female, wasn't a male, it was a female, and she was taking photos of me. You know, we were taking photos together, fully dressed, and then this female was trying to get me to take my clothes off. I'm not saying anything else. But it was all okay because I got myself out of the situation. Out of there, I was gone.
What the
She
fuck?
gone.
First of all, Wonder Woman, I'm sorry that happened to you and you were put in a compromising situation. It obviously bothered you if it took you this long to come out and say it. And I feel very happy that you felt safe enough here on Aussie to talk about what happened to you. I do think that if that did happen, you should probably talk to Keem.
No, I'm not going to bother Keem about it.
Yeah, guys, she's not going to bother Keem about it. She's just going to say it on Lolcow Live Aussie, so my phone starts blowing up from everyone under the sun while I'm away at the Memorial Day party. So now I got to come home, deal with Becky, who almost got Queens taken down, deal with this, right? You know, but she didn't want to bother Keem.
Yeah, I feel like this is something you should have went to you. If it was something like real, wouldn't you
So
go
you're
to
not-
Keem like immediately? That seems like an immediate thing, not wait 2 months.
Then Xylee calls in, says this.
Going to bring something about sexual harassment to Keem, but you're going to say it publicly in front of everybody so everybody else can take it to Keem, right?
Nobody, I didn't ask for anyone to take it to Keem.
Yeah, but you're still stating it publicly in front of, I don't know how many people are here. How many people are here? 1,256 people. So you know they're going to take it to Keem.
So now it gets framed as sexual harassment by Xylee. And it's like, okay, this is the way I understand a Wonder Woman story, right? She was in the bathroom with a female, all right? That female took pictures with their clothes on. Then the female suggested, let's take booby pictures or whatever, right? And then she left and said no. That's I don't know if that's sexual harassment.
That's what most people just call getting hit on a little bit. That's just like somebody flirting with you. That's not SA. That's not harassment. That's nothing like that. That's just someone flirting with you a little bit.
It sounds to me the girl was like, let's take titty pictures, and Wonder Woman was like, nah, I don't want to, and then left. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, she said, I'm gone. I'm gone.
But again, it's not like this person chased you down and kept asking you to do it. It's not like this person brought it up ever again. It's not like this person did a goddamn thing other than flirt with you one time.
But then I got Steak saying, I'm sorry that happened to you, like feeding into it. I got Xylee framing it as sexual harassment. So now somebody's been R-word at Fat Camp. That's what this turns into. The whole Discord's a blame. Keem, you need to do something. You need to do something. You need to do something, Keem. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of it. It gets worse.
Okay, but they can't. The answer comes from me, who it was.
Yes, but why even speak about it if you're not willing to tell the whole story then?
I will tell this. I'm not going to tell the whole story on live. I'll go.
Well,
to
then
Keem.
why even mention it?
Do you have a problem that I did?
Yeah, actually I do,
Tell me
because
why,
that's
Xylee.
why
Tell
because
me why.
it starts shit when you do that. If you're not willing to say the whole thing, then don't say anything and just go to Keem with it. You know what I mean? Because if somebody did that, of course you should, obviously it's wrong if somebody did something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that part, but what I'm saying is you giving something.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I don't even know if it's wrong.
I don't think
But the problem is, like, the way that it was framed up as like this juicy tea, and then the way that she said it was like, it made it sound worse than it actually was. And then she kind of mentioned, like, she tried to turn it into like a motivational thing of like, if you're ever in a situation like this, you can get yourself out of it. Like, and then that side chat's blowing the fuck up.
Dak super chatted $19.99. Keem hate to bring this up over a week now, but Rastoff still never bought a scale.
What is your obsession with me getting a scale?
It was required. For
you're
the
gonna
show.
have.
We asked
You
for
need
2
one
weeks
by
ago.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
If you don't,
I don't know if I can get one by tomorrow.
That's what you keep saying.
If you don't have a scale by tomorrow, then we're just gonna end the show. I'm gonna start the show, right? And then if you don't have a scale, then we have to shut the show down.
I'm okay with that.
It'll be your
Because
fault.
It'll be your fault.
It'll be your fault.
No, that's your decision.
No, it's your decision because you have the decision whether or not to finally get a scale after almost a month.
But like, do you guys understand what's going on? Memorial Day weekend happens once a year. It's very important to me, my friends, my family. Becky has her stream end early. Now she's off on her own private stream, right? Causing all kinds of problems.
Every time you try to take a day off, these retarded cunts go batshit ballistic. And I don't understand what happened with Becky. Didn't we have like almost all of April where she was mostly sane? And then suddenly the dam broke and now she's gone completely off the fucking rails. Then while you're gone, you have Roxy pulling shit. You have Wonder Woman pulling shit. They do not want you to have a day off. They just purely cannot stand it.
It's insane.
Like kind of dangling it in front of people, but then not telling the whole story and saying you're not going to go to Keem with it. Now the Discord's going to be filled with people going, okay, who sexually harassed Wonder Woman?
I didn't say I wasn't going to go to Keem with it. The steak and Rastoff just said you should go to Keem with it. So yes, I will.
Yeah.
You did say no.
Okay.
You said
At first I did. At first I did, but we talked about it, right?
Yeah.
And that's
No, just don't say we that you, yeah, because you did initially say no. You said yes now, but initially you said no.
Yes. Is there something wrong with it? I didn't want to bother Keem.
Starting a story,
no.
like that, and then not saying, you know what I'm saying? Like it starts shit. Either like, what? Go ahead.
It's a like it makes more sense maybe this way. It's a company event and something bad happened at the company event, so the company owner needs to know who not to invite or like who to
Sure, 100%.
Because it could happen again to someone else that's not as strong as you, right?
Yeah.
And the reason why I didn't is because I didn't want to bother Keem.
But you don't think it bothers Keem by
What?
saying it live on air? That
Instead of
bothers
hanging out.
Keem. That's going to bother Keem.
Okay.
By
I
saying
won't.
it live on air is going to bother Keem.
Okay, Zaylee. I've heard what you've had to say, and I'm learning, so that's fine.
So then, go ahead, Boogie.
Just going to say, which would be more of a bother to walk up to him after Fat Camp and say, hey, this thing happened, or for you to literally create a puzzle that he has to spend the weekend unraveling to find out what actually fucking happened, you dumb fucking person.
So then
the side chat was blowing up with all kinds of names, like, and that's why it was like we tried to just get something.
So then I get on the phone with Wonder Woman. I think you were in the call, Rastoff. Maybe you were in the call.
Briefly, yeah.
And she told me who it was and like what happened and whatnot. And I go, well, because she said the person was not a host, right? And the entire Discord was saying it was Brantley. And it's not Brantley. Was not Brantley. So I told her, can you please do me a favor? At least go up on Rewind and clarify that it's not Brantley. She doesn't do it. She goes up on Rewind and says it was a person that wasn't on camera. So the next morning, there's multiple videos that Brantley sexually harassed Wonder Woman. Never happened. Not true. It's not Brantley. It's not Desi. It's not, I don't know, Savage. It's like, it's none of these people. But now everyone's getting framed. S1K decided to, that's what this whole section is. S1K decided to frame King Scott for being the one that did this to Wonder Woman, and they go back and forth. All hell has broken loose. Why? What is the point of this?
They just don't want you gone. They want you here all the time.
I think also she's chasing some sort of clout here. Not that this is the good kind of clout you would want, but why else bring it up on a live stream?
$20. The real scandal is KEEMSTAR not showing up for Boogie at his stupid ass convention this weekend. Hashtag bad friend alert. Boogie should punish Keem.
No, I disagree. He did show up to the streams, and
We still had
appreciate him
fun.
doing it. We did a great job.
I don't understand what the fuck she was thinking. And it's
Chasing
like,
clout.
Well, she framed it like there was really juicy, like tea, like some, interesting story. And then she says that. And I was fucking stunned because I didn't know what to do. I didn't expect that at all. And she said she had more stories that she wasn't going to share. And I'm like, I don't. So I tried to ask, was it this person? Because the chat blew up being like, it was this person. And then she said no.
And she said the person who it was really drunk. And I keep thinking to myself, well, Wonder Woman, why didn't you take care of him? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, like, Wonder Woman was drunk. We all took care of her. We weren't, other than Twiggy, we weren't, Wonder Woman was out of control. Wonder Woman did this. Wonder Woman did that. It's like.
Oh, actually, you know what? I fuck Wonder Woman. I'll throw her entirely under the bus. At the fucking wedding, she got so drunk that she vomited all over the fucking place, all over herself. If you're spilling tea about Fat Camp, there you go. You had to have 2 or 3 different people carry you the fuck out. You were falling down on your fucking self. It was a goddamn embarrassment. Yes, Desi got drunk at the fucking 4th of July. You made Desi look like she could fucking drive. You're a drunk fucking lunatic. And people took care of you. So when somebody else is drunk and it's like, hey, flirt, your reaction is to throw them under the bus. Well, I know what the fuck I'll do the next time I see you fucking drunk, you dumb fucking bitch.
Here's what else, right? That same woman, right? Apparently, this is what Wonder Woman said about that same woman.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I just got off the phone with Keem, and I need to clear something up, okay?
Okay.
I'm so fucking mad right now because I didn't hear about any of this, the whole Wonder Woman stuff. I didn't hear about none of this stuff because of what I'm dealing with. The only thing I heard is exactly what you guys were talking about now in Cafe. So I'm sitting here, and I'm listening to the clips of what Wonder Woman was saying, and it clicked to me. I'm like, wait a minute. Wonder Woman, when she was buzzed up the last night at Fat Camp, we were all drunk. She asked me if I knew a certain person and if I, know who she was. I'm like, yeah, what about her? She's already gone. They're like, okay, do you know that she was trying to hit on me? And girl, if I was straight, I would have went up all on that.
Ooh, she said that.
Yes. So I'm kind of pissed off because if this is the same person that Wonder Woman is talking about, Wonder Woman is making it seem like she was nervous. She was scared of this person. She didn't want to do it. Yet she said if she was fucking gay, she would fucking want to fuck her. So why the fuck is she doing this?
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see this. What the fuck?
Yeah. The same girl that Wonder Woman is saying want to take booby pictures in the female bathroom with her, right? Apparently, after that girl left and was no longer at Fat Camp, Wonder Woman was like, if I was gay, I'd be all over that. She hit on me.
Of course.
Bro,
like, what is going on?
I just...
Why, Wonder Woman?
Are you serious?
Why? Why, Wonder Woman? What was the point of this? I had an entire scandal I had to, solve, and I had to, bro, I lost, 3 or 4 hours from the party. It was the same thing with, Madhouse the weekend before or whatever. I came home, charged a vape, this all broke out, and I had to fix it. It's like, dude, why?
Number 1, clout chasing. Number 2, what we have learned is you just need to bring extra batteries for your vapes to shit. Because coming home,
dude,
every time.
Here's the other thing. I called the girl, and the girl's like, no. She goes, I was wasted. We took pictures and sent me the pictures of her and Wonder Woman. And she's like, no, I was not trying to get naked at all.
So it didn't even happen at all?
That's what the other person says.
Dr. Edgar super chatted $9
I literally have the
75
pictures.
cents. Hey guys, any thoughts on the creator clash drama? I think Anissa keeps Ian locked up at home like the Gimp from Pulp Fiction.
I think we still have $10 TTS.
Yeah, I'm fixing it right now.
It's just like...
So she said it didn't even happen?
She said we were in the bathroom and we were taking sexy pictures with our clothes on. That's it.
And so one woman said it escalated to her being like, we should get naked. And the other chick was like, no.
The other chick is like, no, There was. I did not say let's.
It
take,
didn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where's the bad thing? I'm still so confused why that would be bad.
There is no bad thing. This whole thing is pointless. It gets, first of all, it's told like it's a Me Too story when it's not.
Yeah.
Based on, if you listen to what she says, I was in the bathroom. This girl wanted to take her clothes off and take pictures, and I said no and left. That's it. That's the entire story. So based on that alone, it's nothing. But then it gets framed into like a Me Too story, and everybody in the goddamn Discord and the whole LCU is trying to hunt to find out who the fucking person is. Then Brantley gets accused of it. There's videos saying Brantley sexually harassing Wonder Woman at Fat Camp. Brantley was not in the bathroom at all. Was not her. Bro, like, what is this shit?
Majaha super chatted $20. Sounds like next time you need to limit the amount of tard at next live event.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like, think about this. Twiggy comes out and says Wonder Woman was twerking all over him. And then the story of Savage comes out and what she was doing with Mike and all that stuff. Now this story comes out, and it's like everyone's trying to turn Fat Camp into like a Diddy party. Like literally. Like, y'all know how bad we look as a community when you guys spin this dumb shit? Like, dude.
Yep. You know,
it blew my mind that she like wasn't willing to say who it was, just because I was like, bro, so there's like someone potentially going to be walking around like.
I'm going to say who it was. It was Babs. It was Babs.
Yeah.
And I have the photo of them in the bathroom. Somewhere on my phone. Or I'll have Brantley send it to me. Brantley, if you're watching, send me the photo.
I will say, everything that happened at Fat Camp to me did not seem very scandalous. Now, I've been to a lot of YouTube parties in my lifetime, but a lot of the times when you mix alcohol with people, some bad decisions get made. And I'm not defending anything like bad happening, but nothing bad happened really at Fat Camp. There's no.
See, the chat doesn't even know who the fuck she is. Like,
oh yeah, of course, nobody knows.
She's just Brantley's friend.
Yeah.
Who was there?
Who, by the way, let me say, has been wonderful to Desi every chance she gets. Reaches out to her, talks to her, is kind to her in person. And I think if you're nice to Desi, that probably makes you a fairly nice person.
Retro super chatted $20. Keem, you seem overworked and stressed. You need a spa and massage day with the old lady. Rastoff has got you covered.
Yep.
It's like, dude, it's just like, I don't want to be at live events with any of these people because they're like, oh, you know what happened at Fat Camp? This happened, that happened, that happened. No, dude.
Diamond Dogs 118 super chatted $19.99. Loved meeting Boogie Rastoff and Keem at Retropalooza, and I know you miss me, Rastoff.
Oh no, is that him?
But
Fuck no, dude.
To finish what I was saying, I've been to a lot of YouTuber parties. When alcohol gets involved, people do silly things from time to time. And I'm not defending anything actually scandalous, but nothing bad happens at these parties, man. And I didn't feel the need to bring it up. Psycho Mom or fucking Savage does sort of stripper shit. Who cares? That happens when women get alcohol in them. Someone wanted to take photos with you in a bathroom. Who cares? That happens in every women's bathroom all across the nation. Why are these stories?
Yo, and these aren't Gen Z motherfuckers trying to turn these into stories. These are like 40-year-old women.
Yeah. What you're telling me when you're like, oh no, someone wanted to flirt with me in a bathroom, is that nobody flirts with you. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me you're a fucking loser and nobody likes you. That's what you're telling me. Oh my God, a woman got drunk and she started dancing at a party. Have you been to a fucking party? That's what women do at parties.
You know what? I think we're just going to play Magic and then just work. I think we'll just play Magic and work. That's all we'll do. None of this fucking bathroom shit.
And when the alcohol comes out, most of the time I leave. But because I don't really drink. And so I'm 9 times out of 10, I'm the babysitter at these fucking things.
Guys, I got the big scandal right here. This is the big scandal. And by the way, I know this looks odd, but she has clothes on. You can clearly see, right? All right.
Yes, there are clothes.
I just don't want people to jump to the conclusion.
All right, here we go. I'll just crop it if it's bad. My contraption.
That's the horrible moment.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my God. So scandalous.
Fucking hell.
Then Roxy.
No, I'm not sweeping. Regardless of how many rooms I have, motherfucker.
Roxy decided not to stream on Milkers this weekend and then streamed on her own personal channel just to get me and Mike's attention. Basically, I can't think of any other reason why. So then we asked her why she's doing that instead of doing it on Milkers. And she said, oh, I didn't know. I made some stupid excuse. There's like a million other things that happened this weekend. Yeah, I don't know.
You look checked out.
I am checked
you just
out.
don't want to be here.
Yeah,
I don't
blame them.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to do LCU anymore. I really don't. Like these people are absolutely insane. They're like, oh, Keem has the day off. Let me try to like burn this thing to the ground so he's forced to fix it. Like, and I'm just done. So today I made an announcement that I will not be dealing with host one-on-one. I need somebody that is second in command in the LCU. It's truly important. I need someone that can end other people's streams when they're messing up, fire other hosts, deal with stupid questions like, when do I stream? Because believe it or not, even though there's a schedule, even though there's a fucking schedule where people stream at set times every day, people still ask, what time do I stream? Like they're retarded. I'm not answering any of these questions anymore or even talking to the other host anymore at all. I need some sort of separation. That's why I have made Rastoff the community manager and all hosts report to him. So Roxy, you just sent me a text a little while ago saying, hey, can I do a sleepover stream on Monday? You asked me if you could do a sleepover stream on Monday. Go ask Rastoff. Don't ask me. You fucking
What are my
old
limits
retard.
here?
Fire
Can I just-
everyone but me. That's the limit.
I get a text today on Monday. Can I do a sleepover stream? No, retard. It's Monday. Is it the weekend? So stupid.
Do I want this job? What the fuck?
Bro, you know Dolls? The new show Dolls? Yeah. They just didn't go live today at noon. Just didn't show up. They're like,
what were they doing instead?
They said, oh, I thought we were competing against Queens tonight. I'm like, you are. Yeah. But you also have to do your time slot. You have to. So then they're like, well, oh, I didn't know we had to stream 4 hours. We had to do a 4-hour stream. I go, you don't have to do a 4-hour stream. You have to do two-hour streams.
Bigfoot Alt super chatted $20. Boogie give Keem Santa Jesus's number. That man was 2 knuckles deep in you and got you moving. I need my split on that broom trade up. I will take the signed red shell.
You can have the top half of it. Listen, okay, let me reframe things for you, dolls, whoever else, okay? You are not being made to stream for a total of 4 hours a day. You're not being forced to do it. You're not being required to do it. You are being given the opportunity to stream in this network twice in one day. That is awesome. That is awesome. Do it. Fucking
Dude,
do it. Why are you not excited to do it?
My head instantly started hurting because I was like, I said to Beans and Pupstar, I go, well, who did you think was streaming in your place?
Gaga super chatted $19.99.
They didn't have an answer.
Keem, I didn't want to say anything about it, but during Fat Camp, I got a hard on during the workout portions. I don't want to say who got me bricked up. I just wanted to say.
God damn it.
A lot of y'all giving
we're getting
L's for Rastoff.
we're getting a lot of L's for Rastoff. Yeah, Rastoff. What's your response to that?
I would like each one of these people to tell me who their favorite host is, and we'll see if they still give me L's after I
Mary
fucking fire
super
them.
chatted $20. Did you get the Blockbuster sign?
I just got the contact information, but he just texted us and said that it's pointless because he's not.
Cullivar super chatted $20. Keem fun idea. All hosts have to deal with Rastoff. If they screw up, they then have to deal with Boogie for 1 week. And let the chain off the dog and let Boogie be the hammer laughing face.
You know who I want here right now? Roxy. Roxy, get in here. Find Roxy, Rastoff. I want Roxy here.
Roxy,
come here. And let me say, in Rastoff's defense, okay, you may be giving him L's for being community leader or
no, they're
whatever
Queens fans.
here.
That's why. I see them all over on Queens.
But good news, we found something he will be good at. He can do this job very well. I expect him to be very good at it.
I might need a pay rise, actually. This is if I'm getting fucking messages about can I do a sleep stream on Monday? What the fuck?
You'll see how annoying it is. You're gonna see. You know who's never gonna bother you? The test boys. Nerds. Test and nerds, they do their own thing. They know what their job is. They put their head down and they focus. Roxy's gonna
shout out to nerds too. They went early to fucking fill the void too.
Roxy, Becky, Tina, they're all gonna drain your energy.
Who's Becky in here?
First of all, I don't know what you guys have. Oh, she's here. I was just gonna offer to kill time till she got here. I'll come back later.
Roxy, you got a camera?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Billy's mutinying, by the way, too. We'll talk about that when we're done with Roxy.
Roxy, this entire weekend, you've been an extreme annoyance. You have done and said all kinds of stupid shit. Personally, I think you started streaming on your own personal channel and not on Milker's just because Becky did. And you're like, well, she can do it. I can do it.
No, it wasn't why. It was not why I did it. Had I known that I was going to fuck up and it was going to be really bad, then I wouldn't have done it. Nobody was there from LCU beside Girl World until somebody spammed that I was live. That's when everybody went over there.
How was your show tonight?
It sucked because I had to keep explaining myself.
You had another bad show?
Yeah. I have no direction. I have nothing that I can do. I want to do things and I have no co-host. I have nobody to help me do the things I want to do.
What about Mike?
He can't be on camera. We talked about that.
Okay, well, can he just be there with like this? Like, look, I'm here.
Sure. Then let's do it. That's all I want. We talked about it. I have so many ideas that everybody's asking me to do. And I want to rebrand Milkers. Everything, people yell at me when I go to talk shit about Queens or stuff they did. They're sick of hearing about it. They don't want to hear it anymore.
Roxy, I think you need some new ink.
Yeah, like a new host, a new way to do my show. I have a lot of ideas that I think would do really good.
No,
new ink.
What do you mean ink? Like what? Keem, don't do that to me, Keem, because you know how much fucking money I'm paying to get shit rid of ink off me. Please don't.
Why?
Dude, after I became baptized, I promised God that I wouldn't get no more ink. I already got enough. That's why I begged Rastoff not to do it. It's not funny, Keem. It's Keem, please don't yell at me. Or don't make him me, please, Keem.
God don't mind if you get
He does mind. If God wanted us to have ink, he would draw us with ink. I fucked up when I was younger.
On your face, he would have gave you fucking eyeliner, you stupid.
Okay,
bitch.
I'm not saying I'm a complete. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but ink, makeup you can take off. Ink is forever.
No, it's not. You're clearly having it taken off, though.
Yes, I went scars and thousands of dollars.
When did you get? When did you get baptized?
2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I
It's
think
not
I'm gonna
funny,
need a
Keem.
pay rise, dude.
You
I think I'm gonna
not
need a
want you
pay
to fucking
rise.
chain smoke, you fucking retard.
No, but yeah, I'm not perfect.
They God
Okay,
wants you to
I am
get
not
fucking
perfect.
Drunk constantly. Well,
I
you're
don't
not
get drunk
perfect.
constantly.
Well, you don't have to be perfect when you have a tattoo. That's a bit,
Right,
a little
but
bit
I did
imperfect
some-
too. Getting a tattoo is a little imperfect too.
That's something that's something I can control though. I have an addiction to smoking. I will work on that too. Tattoos is something I don't have to do.
No,
and to be fair, about the whole,
you are going to.
To be fair about the whole sleep stream, I said I'll make it up to you by even doing a sleep stream. I'm sorry, Keem, that I did that. It's not like I want to do a sleep stream tonight's the last thing I want to do. I was trying to prove to you how sorry I was, and I would make it up to you by doing anything. But a tattoo, seriously?
Sounds like you can't do the job anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without talking shit about queens and without a help, no. Obviously, I can't go out into the world and run OBS on myself, and I can't do funny things by myself without somebody running OBS.
You know, the community manager doesn't seem very happy with you right now.
I know. There's nothing I can do to
Zay
make her
wasn't
happy.
on a show, and she was jumping on and hosting shows for all other fucking shows. Like, there's a bunch of interns out there. Like, how come you haven't utilized them?
Because they don't know fucking OBS, Rastoff. I would be more than happy to.
Maybe they shouldn't be on shows either then.
Okay, then please just give me somebody.
StreamYard? Oh, do they
I
know?
don't think they did it right.
Look, here's the thing. I'm not going to mess with religion. I was going to tell you, you need to get a Xylee tattoo. Because here's another thing.
What?
Yeah, a Xylee tattoo.
Yeah.
Because here's another thing you've been doing. You have been clipping LolCow Live and uploading it to your personal goddamn channel.
Things that happen with me, yes, I have, and I will private them right now. I will private them.
Why? Why though?
Because I thought they were funny. Things that, like, when you stepped on when you squished my toe.
Yes, be to work with Grammy and CD for a month.
Yes, our content on our show is in fact funny, and maybe you make an edit or something, but you were clipping out entire 7 minute segments.
No, 30-second things. No,
they're 5 minutes.
Go look. They're all shorts. They're all
I
shorts.
don't know what your fucking channel is, and I don't want to fucking know.
They're
I'm
all
not gonna look
shorts.
at it.
That's
I want
Sweet
that shit in
Tea.
my algorithm.
That's Sweet Tea that's clipping whole fucking videos, not me.
John J. super chatted $20. Rastoff. It is Boogie 2988 is a good host.
Ah, fuck. I need to get the clip. Bear with me. 2 seconds.
What would you do if you were in my position, Roxy?
Well, issue, whatever, a punishment.
okay.
I mean, I don't know,
wanna talk to
Rastoff.
you about
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Now remember, guys.
You know that you're not allowed to do this shit, though.
Guys.
Listen. Okay, I did. I'm not going to make excuses. I did. Okay, fine.
Remember what Roxy said, right? She's only doing shorts. She's only stealing shorts on her own personal channel. Let's look at this. A 5-minute video, uninterrupted, of LolCow Live. She literally just ripped it. Whose channel?
What is it?
Her channel 4 weeks ago.
Roxy.
Which one is it?
Sounds like you need a.
Well, I need. Oh, hold on. Let me check. Let me click the stream. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, when you guys.
Forget a Xylee tattoo. Sounds like you need a liar tattoo.
Wait, I didn't get to see it. What was it?
It was your trip to the hospital.
It's my trip to the hospiel.
And
what the hell?
On our
You
show.
clipped it our show and uploaded a 5-minute unedited clip. Xylee, or excuse me, Roxy, are you just trying to break whatever rule you can?
No. I'll delete my whole channel. I said. That's not a thing. I'm not monetized. I didn't ask for no money. I didn't have PayPal or Cash App like Becky does on hers. She didn't make she made money off of it twice. Keem, I had no money at all. People offered money, and I said no.
I got good news and bad news for you, Roxy. Here's the good news. When it comes to the Xylee tattoo, I'm not going to mess with your religion. I'm also religious. I'm not going to make you get the Xylee tattoo. All right? But the bad news is I don't even make this decision anymore. It's Rastoff's decision.
You don't believe in religion. You don't believe in religion, Keem.
I mean, here's the thing.
You farted during a prayer.
Here's the thing. You can use CD-ROM does this too, by the way. You can use religion as anything. Oh, I don't want to make God sad, so I can't stream on Saturdays, right? Like, no, but like God is loving, God is caring, God is forgiving. If you got a tattoo, he would forgive you. I promise you. It's in the book. In fact, there's a whole book about it. It's called the Bible. It's about forgiveness.
Yes.
Check it out sometime.
I actually know, because one of the verses, it's you're supposed to make a promise before your baptism of something you will completely stop doing. My promise was to stop doing things that make me damaged permanently. Smoking is one of them, and I haven't conquered that yet.
Not even close. In fact, you're probably smoking more now than you ever have.
Yes, I have been smoking a lot more.
God sad than a little ink won't.
Well, Rastoff, what did you decide?
I think Roxy's an intern and she's going on fucking Queens until further notice.
Without getting paid? What?
It's his decision.
Interns don't get paid. Dumbass.
Don't
You
do
ain't
that,
making
Rastoff.
money on milkers.
Well, because I need. Listen, I told Mike and Keem
And
the
you don't
ideas I
have
have.
one.
Don't have what?
You don't have someone that can. You don't have
Well,
a
why can't they
wrangler.
help? Why can't somebody help me get somebody to run OBS? I have tons of ideas.
Because your job is not reliant on who you work with. You should be able to do this shit on your own.
Half the hosts don't like me. No one's gonna offer to run OBS for me.
You didn't ask. That's my decision. And until I change my mind, that's the fucking decision. You're an intern on fucking Queens until further notice.
I can't do that. I need a job. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't fuck.
Kicked her ass out.
I didn't kick her. Did you kick her?
Oh, I thought you did.
Are you serious?
No, I didn't kick her. I mean, for today, anyway.
Dude,
I'm not going to make a snap decision in fucking 2 seconds, but she is an intern on Queens today.
Oh my God, because Tina is lighting this phone up. She's saying, I'm going to fucking destroy that bitch on Queens today. And that's before she knew she was going to be there. Holy fuck.
Now she gets to do it to her face. Because this is bullshit, right? Like, you guys keep talking about how entertaining she is, but she doesn't have anyone there to make her entertaining. So is she entertaining, or is the person that makes her entertaining?
Becky, get in here.
I didn't kick her. I got logs. She left.
She left, okay.
Yep, she left.
It would have been funny if you kicked her.
Okay, now I'm back. Why is it that Rastoff can be in charge when all he wants to do is fuck over Queens? He fucked it over on Friday, and now he's going to fuck it over by sticking us with Roxy?
For today, she's your intern. Teach her how to fucking be entertaining.
For today, for one day.
For today.
Fine. But I still think you suck
Thank
as
you.
a community manager. I don't know why my fucking camera's not working. I don't think you can make fair decisions for Queens because you decided to pull the plug on us Friday. And if you're going to have this
Mike
level of
decided that. If you want to see the screenshot again,
Yes. Now,
I didn't
if
want to
may
do it.
If I may speak very quickly first. Yes,
Sure.
we all know Mike told you to end it. We had this conversation in Discord, right? We know he said to end it because it was Memorial Day weekend.
Becky,
he wasn't
leave
even
and come back
watching.
until your camera works.
All right, fine.
Would I have canceled it if I wasn't told to? No. It's as simple as that.
So who's going to run Milkers?
Interesting. I have to decide that. Maybe Roxy gets to intern on Milkers from tomorrow. Who knows? I don't know. I have to make a decision, but I'm not going to make a snap decision, but that's where I'm putting her today. So she can go in and fucking learn. She can learn how to do this shit on her own in Queens today when they take on dolls.
Wow.
Victor
Good news
said,
is no one will be watching. They'll be all watching dolls.
Victor said, Keem is making Rastoff take the blame as community manager because he doesn't have the balls to be a boss. Yeah, clearly.
Clearly.
If you've been here for a while.
He wants to leave. He's over it.
Okay. Am I interrupting anything?
What's up, Medusa? All right, over the weekend, you fucked up big time. You know you fucked up. You did multiple things. On top of you getting drunk and fucking up, you also reached out to Tech Protect, trying to leave the LCU and join whatever they're doing over there.
Okay, but first I came here to talk about Rastoff. So let's talk about that first. Since my bigger issue is if he's going to be the community manager, he needs to be impartial towards other shows. And he's not
ZP209
impartial.
super chatted $19.99. How about that lady she had as a guest today? Why?
You mean Gidgey or Cece? I'm thinking about both of them potentially. Yep.
Here's my issue. When the alarm went off to pull the plug on Queens, everything was actually fine on Queens. I had been typing in the side chat. I was working on fixing things. When it came to the point that Michael had to get in there, which it should have never gotten there to begin with, of course Michael's going to say pull the plug. He wasn't even watching the stream. It was Memorial Day weekend. But you, Rastoff, since you were here and you were kind of overlooking things, couldn't you have at least skimmed through the chat so that you could have made an informed decision to let Mike know, hey, actually, it looks like everything's under control.
Hold on.
Actually, she's so...
I got to interrupt.
I was doing a show.
I got to interrupt. I was at the Memorial Day party and got frantic messages from Tina begging to end the show. Because
she's done that once before too, and both times it was overblown and things were completely fine.
But also she's your co-host, and if you're drunk and she's sober, your co-host kind of makes the call there.
Yeah.
I don't really agree with that because I'm the one producing the show, so I know what I was doing in my head and what I had planned, and she didn't.
I agree with it.
It's hard to
if Tina says my co-host is drunk and we need to end the show, we're gonna end it. We're gonna trust Tina.
So here's the thing.
And I didn't just hit the button. I waited. I
Okay,
waited.
I get that. Let's say that's the case. Shouldn't it be Rastoff's job to look into that a little bit? Because
I was doing a show.
We don't have time.
You ended our show. Speaking of you doing a show, because Keem, you wanted to know how the competition went, he ended our show and redirected all our viewers to him. By the time the plug was pulled, the tech problem was solved. I was more sober, and I was never out of control drunk to begin with.
Majaha super chatted $20. Once again paying the victim Becky Huff. Time to grow up a little. UPGR4D3 super chatted $20. Becky, stop sweeping. That entire show was a train wreck. Your boss said to end it. You had people muted and your mic was off for like 20 minutes for real.
Yeah, it was a disaster. And I didn't even see it, but I just seen clips from it. It was a complete disaster. And Tina made the right...
Keem, the entire LCU is a train wreck. That's kind of what we do around here. That's kind of why we're motherfucking lolcows.
Right, but if you ever do,
I understand it, but Tina was
good
worried. Tina was worried that there would be a TOS violation or something because you were just out of control.
When are you going to learn?
When you say,
this is the second time during
stop.
a stream like
You got to let me finish what I'm saying. You're saying there wasn't, right? We don't know if there would have been because the show got shut down.
And what I'm saying is put all that aside. Tina said all that. Yes, then Rastoff, before pulling the plug, should have looked into it more. I could just say if it was Xylee, I feel like if she had that power, she would have looked into it more. She investigates things. Rastoff just saw an opportunity.
Who do you think was
but we can
me and Mike?
I know, but you ultimately didn't have the responsibility. You, if you're now the community manager, which is why I'm bringing this up, because who gives a fuck what happened on Friday now? The damage is already done, except that if he's the community manager, his past behavior shows he's not exactly capable of it. If there was going to be a community manager of anything, it should fucking be Xylee. If she wanted it.
Xylee likes you way less than Rastoff does.
It has nothing to do with liking me. I believe there's a certain fairness she had that Rastoff would not have.
You think I'm biased against your show?
What's that, Rastoff? I didn't hear.
Do you think I'm biased against your show?
Absolutely. I think you, and well, more importantly, here's what I think. As a whole, every day, maybe not, but I think in that moment, on that day, there was more you could have done to
Did you watch it?
Did I watch what?
Did you watch me and that whole thing? Did you watch the whole series of events of me having to end your show? Or are you just going based on the result? Go back and watch it, then come back.
I heard your explanation.
No, seriously, go back. You are not to talk about it again until you go and actually watch it, because I didn't do it out of malice. I didn't want to do it. All right, because I don't want an asterisk next to my name when we beat you.
No, because I know what you're talking about.
I was running a show.
I understand.
All right, I had to stop running a show for a second to go and end your show to go back to run my own show. I shouldn't have had to do that. I shouldn't have been in the position where I had to end your stream.
I understand that, but that's not my fault. Tina's fault. So why am I the one getting in trouble for it? First of all, second of all, our
Because
shows
you were the one that was drunk.
against each other that day. It could have literally been
Rastoff.
content for your show. May I finish my sentence, please? Before you shut it
I
down.
just have a quick question.
Turn that into content.
Rastoff, didn't you get told to end it?
That's not my point, Boogie. I already addressed that.
You know what? Look. Look,
By the owner,
everybody stop. Everybody stop.
Actually did beforehand, so it's fine.
Everybody
I'm a
stop.
professional.
Everybody stop. This is what happened, to be clear. So we're all on the same page. Tina contacted me. Tina contacted Mike. Asked me and Mike to end the show because she thought you were going to mess up, that it was getting real sloppy. Then, okay, I wasn't home. Mike wasn't home. So Mike reached out to Rastoff. All right. So you can't blame Rastoff for shutting down the show when the higher up, the manager of Queens, made the decision based on what Tina said.
I agree with all of that. All of that is correct. What I'm saying that you're missing is Mike comes in and says, end the show. And Rastoff could have said, actually, the issues we were having or she was having have been improved. Here's what's going on. He could have done that.
This
Obviously,
is why,
like,
Becky, Becky, what you just said is so important. All right. Mike told Rastoff to end the show. He didn't ask any questions, did no pushback, and just did it. That's why he's the fucking community manager and not you.
And that's why you also keep...
Because you will fight and argue over any little thing.
I could never be a community manager because of the way my role is in the LCU. Obviously, I cannot be a community manager.
Also because of who you are as a person.
Being a community manager, I'm sorry, is below my motherfucking pay grade,
Freewoo
okay?
92 super chatted $20. Becky, why do you feel entitled to question Keemstar's decisions? You are a failed YouTuber. He's killer Keemstar. Be Kate and fall into line. Your entitlement comes from nothing.
First of all, I do have a good track record of when I do question him, I usually tend to be right. So that's number one. But putting that aside, I'm just saying, listen, if Keem still wants to make the decision he's making after he knows the full story, fine, go ahead. I'm just making sure he has the whole fucking context. That's all.
Rastoff, what do
Go
you
back
want
and watch it.
What do you
Seriously.
want to do as far as punishment? She had a whole weekend of fucking mishaps.
He's already punishing me with Roxy, who's going to once again drag down our motherfucking show. Once again, lowering our numbers. That's already the punishment. Him being the community manager is my fucking punishment. I'm getting punished enough already. Thank you. That stream we did on Friday was one of our best fucking streams. It was gold content and it got cocked by people who didn't want to listen because Tina wants to have a motherfucking panic. No other host has gotten their show pulled because they were drinking. But I fucking do, and I do less drinking than other people around here do.
Well, we solved that problem today. No more drinking until the end of the month, and hopefully never again, because you motherfuckers cannot be trusted with it.
I don't care. I can make good content.
We'll decide what to do with it after that.
Drunk, sober,
So,
high,
Rastoff,
bored,
what are you
tired,
doing?
awake, doesn't fucking matter.
Well, it's kind of a double whammy, right? Like they get Roxy, Roxy gets them. It's a double whammy.
Yeah, except Roxy's show wasn't making money.
You better hope today's not fucking successful or it might be permanent.
Yeah.
Our show has had so many challenges. The last thing we need on it is fucking Roxy.
What about disrespecting veterans on Memorial Day weekend? I mean, that's crazy.
Oh, I guess you didn't see my apology for all that. It was in your clips. So that was all addressed. I donated to apologize for it. I'm looking into working with the
Girl
VFW.
super chatted $20. KEM, come on, man. Becky's drunk stream was a FKN blast. Woo.
It was.
How much
Brody
did you
super
donate?
chatted $20.
Does it
IRL
make a
stream of
difference to you,
Becky
Boogie?
walking dogs
Yeah, of
and
course it
cleaning
does.
kennels for the SPCA. Web
mean,
text
there's-
simplified super chatted $20. I don't know who Becky has the biggest hate boner for. Rastoff or veterans.
I mean, like the veterans can do a hell of a lot more 20,000 than 2,000, right? So I'm sure it's between those two numbers, right?
But let's
Is it
say,
closer to
Boogie,
2,000 or
If
20,000?
you're going to try to morally grandstand right now, whether I could afford $1 or $1,000, it doesn't matter. It's the intent behind it. It was $100 because that's what I could give. That was uncomfortable, but I could still manage to
Aren't
make
you
it
the number
work.
2 show?
Boogie.
Oh,
You're being
Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me do a little math real quick. Fuck, hold on.
I'm sorry. Do you know what my other bills are in my life? You don't. So if you want to morally grandstand, why don't you go get your fucking tattoo?
Well, I mean,
Rastoff,
rent
can
that
we
apartment
nip
can't be
this
too
in the
much.
butt? My ears are bleeding. Can we just wrap this up, Rastoff?
Yep.
I'll hop off. I said what I had to say.
I am thinking of maybe delegating it to Ken, but I'm not 100% sure. I have to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you.
Before you go, Becky, the month prior or the month and a half prior where you were like behaving was an absolute pleasure. Figure out a way to get back to that, Becky, please.
Everyone liked you. Everyone.
Me and Tina already have plans. Just real quick, we actually made plans today. We don't want to fight at all. We want to move forward, but then we're getting punished before we could even do that.
All right, I'm over that.
Oh, my ears.
Yeah, I don't know how you dealt with this for like 6 months because I heard some of the voice messages you and Mike were getting and shit. I don't know how you didn't just fucking quit.
Dude, there's this clip on Rewind because, you know, the company gets, you know, half of what the shows make and then the talent gets the other half, right? That's how all the shows are set up. And remember when Becky was saying, what does Keem do for his 50%? Well, on that show, I don't get 50%. I only get 25%, right? And Mike gets the other 25%. So there's this moment on Rewind. Oh, God.
No, did you just pull me back? I heard that. I don't know if I was in the wrong place of the stream.
Does that answer your question?
There was this moment on Rewind where Billy and Xylee realized that I make more money on Rewind than I do on their show. And I spend hours and 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 hours on the phone with Becky. And they were like, oh my God.
Because
you know how I always get told
on this show.
You know how I'm always being told, oh, Keem's doing it for the money. Keem's doing it for the money. Keem's doing it for the money. I think I'd focus more on this show if I was doing it for the money.
Yep, you make more money on this show, and you still have to spend hours and hours and hours and hours on the phone with that crazy bitch.
Not anymore. Now Rastoff has to.
You know what? I'm starting to regret saying yes.
I do.
We might have to renegotiate.
I forgot to add this in the end of the story. I do want to point out that Wonder Woman has reached out and apologized to me, apologized to Brantley, cleared Brantley's name and all that other shit. And
she wasn't waiting before, but she disappeared. So I don't know if she wants.
She knows she messed up. So you know, obviously I'm mad how that all played out and it ruined my weekend. But you know, it is what it is. People make mistakes.
Secure super chatted $20. Rastoff, to make it more interesting, you could make Roxy the OBS runner on Queens tonight. That will take Becky down a peg tongue out.
That is actually brilliant. But the thing I think we learned from Fat Camp, and this is for the audience more than it is Keem, because Keem's already figured it out, is we are going to be very selective about who's at the next live event, whenever it is. And if you have fucked up since Fat Camp, I guarantee you won't be there. I pretty much guarantee it.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with people where, you know, if somebody gets drunk and they're dancing on someone else, it doesn't become an international scandal, like in the LCU, because then why go? I don't want to go. I don't want to go that every moment I'm off camera is being
Diamond Dogs
reported to the
118
audience.
super chatted $19.99. Rastoff can be my community's manager anytime I miss you, babe, and Boogie too.
Jesus Christ.
Like, I don't think people truly understand. Like, I'm on camera for so much, for years and years and years and years. I truly enjoy my privacy. So, like, at Glammy's wedding, me and Brantley were dancing, and, like, Savage and Roxy and all these people are like, yeah, Brantley and Keem were dancing. Now, I shouldn't care about that, but I do. I'm like, stop telling people my business. Like, not that it matters, but I don't want fucking, you know, reporters there writing down notes that me and Brantley are dancing. You were there. Keep it to your fucking self. Like, why does every little fucking thing have to be fucking spouted off, you know?
Well, these women
you just
are
want
all
a moment.
gossips.
You just want a moment.
These women are all gossips, and that's what they're going to do. They gossip. I mean, it's a classic female trait, right? But then these are also old bitches. They have nothing left in their lives but to talk about other people.
This happened,
and what
that
other people are
happened,
doing.
this happened, that happened, this happened, this. Dude, no one gives a fuck. No one's fucking subbing and donating to your show because you're outing that something happened at Fact. Shut up. God.
They're just not invited.
That they have ruined all this stuff has ruined that event for me, right? Like, first of all, it was already hell with all the shit that happened there in the first place. But I had so many great memories at Fat Camp. We did have so much fun. We were faced with some of the biggest challenges ever and still had like a record-breaking month. We did all kinds of crazy numbers, right? This shit, after the fact, months later, has ruined this event in my eyes. Like, now when I look at Fat Camp, I can't remember all the good stuff. I just remember Wonder Woman in a fucking bathroom, shit with Savage. I wasn't even there for any of this stuff, by the way. Fucking Wonder Woman twerking on Twitter, like all this stuff. That's all I can think of when I think back to Fat Camp. They've ruined this event for me.
It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that because, like, overall, it was really great.
Calabar super chatted $20. Excuse me, Keem, but Brantley was grooming you to dance. Keem is being groomed, and it's good for him.
I don't want to talk about it, and I don't want to name the person that was dancing. It could have been Brantley.
For a second, I was like, wait, what? God damn it. Yeah, being community manager is gonna fucking suck. I don't know. Like, we might have to renegotiate if this shit gets crazy.
You were already doing it a little bit anyway.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
Pokagaga super chatted $19.99. It's true, beach s do be yappin'.
Did you guys know that Britney Spears almost got arrested?
Did she smoke on a plane?
Well, you ruined that story, Rastoff.
No, all right, I'm just not going to talk then.
Great.
I'm just not fucking talking.
Here we go. What's up?
No, instead of fucking, I know I fucked up and I did stupid shit, but at least give me a little fucking credit for clearing fucking Brantley's name. Because had I not fucking witnessed none of that, it would have been hard as fuck to clear her fucking name, Keem. So you know the reason why I came to you, because it bothered me.
I appreciate that.
Okay, but not one time. Everything is Roxy did this, Roxy did that bad. I did not say anything about you and Brantley dancing. Where the fuck did that come up at?
Somebody said it. Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it was someone else.
I'm Roxy then, because I'm just a fucking snake and a piece of shit around here. I fucking came out to clean because I felt bad for Brantley, and I knew exactly what you were talking about, but not one time did you fucking give me credit for anything besides put me fucking down. I'm fucking sick of it. You know what I'm going through, and you have no fucking sympathy for anything.
Roxy. Okay. Where is she? Bring her back. Get back
Roxy,
in here,
come
Roxy.
back. I didn't kick her.
See, this is your job now. This is your
We might
job
have
now.
to talk money because this is already starting to blow up into something I didn't think
Roxy,
it was
come
be.
back here.
So when you get a job at McDonald's, I haven't worked there, but it's my understanding when you make a burger correctly, your boss doesn't really pat you on the back too hard, right? Because you're being paid to put burgers together correctly. It's when you fuck up the burger that your boss and you have a talk. Is that how it works, chat? You'd have to let me know.
Generally, I think so.
But so when you do things correctly in the LCU, you're probably not going to get a lot of KEEMSTAR time from it. You're just going to get paid and get to continue doing your job. When you fuck shit up, that's when Rastoff's going to knock on your door.
Super chatted $20. Bro, this is wild. I got my PP sucked at the company party and I never went to our. Some things just needed to stay behind you and them.
Look, I will say this, all right? When Nightmare was harassing Roxy with the doll, the Chucky doll, remember that? Who defended Roxy? Me. When when Becky and Tina were sitting there making fucking stupid, heinous jokes. Roxy, you back?
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You gonna turn your camera on? When you were being harassed by Nightmare and Twiggy with the doll, who had your back?
You, and that's why I feel so loyal to you, because I know you care, but you just don't stop and sit there and think, well, maybe Roxy does some good things around here.
But then when Becky and Tina were making jokes about your husband, who had your back?
Yeah, but you didn't stop them at all for fucking kept going and going days after days. Also, I didn't want any of that brought up at all. My husband was not content, and I appreciated how you handled it, but you could have told them, guys, no more, stop it.
I did.
Well, they didn't listen, obviously. Becky don't listen to fucking shit you say because obviously she runs you.
No. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I'll have your back when you know, shit's fucked up. And I hope that you have my back. So like outing Wonder Woman for what she said about Babs, no shit. Like,
yes, and that's why I did it, because I appreciate how you have my back.
All right.
Yeah, it's not a scorecard, right? Like it's just what you do.
Exactly, but he never gives me credit for anything good I do. It's just everything around here is Roxy's bad. Roxy's
Everyone
fake.
is saying no,
Roxy's
hold
a
on.
liar.
Everyone says that you should be fired, and he's constantly like, "No, she's really entertaining. She's one of the top entertainers. Like, she's got a place here. Like, I just need to find her." He does nothing but fucking like blow
The
you
ones
up.
that want me to be fired are the hosts that don't like me. That's the ones.
That
And
doesn't make sense.
Let's consider she's upset because she was criticized a little bit and has to do one stream with Queens. And this is worth this mental breakdown, Roxy?
No, I'll do the stream with Queens. I will. It's just I'm not mentally there. I'm sorry I sucked today. I did. I have a lot going on in my head, but I still showed up for work. I tried. I will do Queens. That's not a problem. But I can't intern for a whole month.
Roxy, who do you want as a host? Who?
I listen, if Mike can run the camera, I will do it on my own.
Who?
I don't care.
Who
Just
do
say
you
who.
want as a host? Pick anyone.
I can't find. You know who I want, but they won't come back.
Okay.
JROD33 super chatted $20. It was just an example he used. Roxy, calm down. It was a general thought, not directed at nobody. SMH.
Yeah, I don't know who said I was dancing, but yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
I would never say that.
Savage is not coming back. So
I know.
Who do you want as a host?
We need tryouts. I don't know. I tried being.
No, tryouts
don't work with her.
Name
I
anyone.
don't know.
Name anybody in the LCU. Anyone.
The only thing I think of is that girl that came up today. Or Becky or Tina, one of them. I don't know. As much as I can't stand them, at least it's content.
Who's the girl that came up today?
I don't even get or something like that. Something. Yeah, she was. I can see me going off with her.
She
cool.
didn't even have a camera on.
No, she's had excuses why she didn't have a camera on though. Keem, you know I have ideas and I want to do things. I just don't know how to do it by myself. I haven't been a YouTuber for years, as I'm brand new at this.
You know what? Wonder Woman just learned OBS. Maybe we should put her and you together.
She's too nice for me. She can't piss me off. She can't fucking be on the same level as me. I need somebody to calm me down when I start to spurg out. She can't do that.
You're not pissed off at what happened?
Tell her something private and she'll probably piss you off.
Why
I
don't
don't
we?
know.
I have an idea, Rastoff.
But what are you thinking?
Why don't you make Becky and Roxy run Milkers and give Tina a new co-host? Because Becky obviously has no respect for Queens. The fact that she put it in jeopardy and she's still saying, I did nothing wrong. She has no respect for that channel or its fans. She was
Who do we put with Tina?
I don't know.
A lot of people liked us together. As much as we can't say it, a lot of people liked us together. Me and Becky. And she's willing to do IRL things with me.
I say you get Becky off of Queens because she does not respect Queens at all. She's still fighting. I did nothing right. You shut down my stream.
And, like, to be honest, Tina seems miserable. Did Boogie just bail? Did he freeze?
Xylee even said Tina's not herself since Fat Camp.
Yeah, no, Tina seems fucking miserable.
Yeah. She's always worried that she's going to lose a job. She's not going to have a job. I would even go on with Tina anywhere. I can fit anywhere. Just give me a good host.
We'll get back to
That's crazy. That's messy. That's dirty. That will do shit and not care about getting in trouble and who judges them. That's what I need.
We got a lot to think about. See it. I don't know.
It's not a bad. I didn't know that was an option because I was thinking that.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't it be an option? I mean, Becky's
because I guess I haven't been given my limits, right? Like, can I do literally anything?
Becky literally just tried to tell us when she's in a complete drunk state that Tina, her co-host, her sober co-host, doesn't have the right to pull the plug on the stream. That's what she just told us. Like, she is so wrong.
Show.
She is so incredibly wrong in that scenario. It's like insane.
Yeah, Tina is a co-host. She's not side piece. Like, it's their show. It's not a Becky show and Tina's just there.
What happened, Boogie?
I got booted for some reason. I don't know why. Reset Discord.
That is weird.
Boogie, what do you think about that? We pull Becky off, put her on Milkers?
I think that would be the best thing you could possibly do at this point. The best thing you could really do would be to give Becky her own show, the Becky Show, just by herself, so no one watches it. Give her no co-host so that no one else can bring anybody in, and it'll just be her sitting there fucking screaming into a microphone.
Not a bad idea. Put Becky on Milkers and then put Roxy on Queens with Tina.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good. Yeah, let's see who's got the better chemistry when they do Queens together today.
What if we made Milkers in that case? What if we made it the first show in the day so she also got no redirect? Because she's constantly telling us how she can earn those viewers herself, right? So we'll make it the first show of the day, no redirect. Be nice.
Who do you want, Tina?
Yeah.
Can you hear us, Tina? Nope, she gone.
She gone.
Seems like a good plan to me.
While we're waiting for Tina to come in and give her opinions on this scenario, let's talk about this. Britney Spears had the authorities contact her after she tried smoking a cigarette on a private jet.
Wait, can you not do it on a private jet? I thought you could.
Here's her. What?
Jeez.
What is going on?
She's unhinged.
Yeah.
Maybe we put her and Becky together.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
What's
you
up,
now.
Tina?
Listen, everybody keeps on in the chat saying I'm a snitch. Listen what a snitch does. A snitch goes behind your back and tells the benefit. I don't benefit by telling the truth, but I'm not going to have my job and where I like being all fucked up because somebody has a fucking hard on for getting drunk. I was muted. I couldn't talk to her personally, Keem. I had to call you. I had to call Mike.
Tina, you were doing the responsible thing. You were trying to shut down the stream to protect the channel, protect the brand. I don't blame you at all.
100%. You did nothing wrong.
I text fucking Boogie about the thing because I don't understand, Keem. I understand that a lot of people are not grateful to you, but I am. And I mean, I'm not going to kiss your ass because I don't. I do push back when I have to, but there's no reason to. But why is everybody using our brand, making clip channels? I'm the one that told on Roxy. Roxy, it was me. I told 4 o'clock this morning, you said, you don't do nothing on your channel. That's funny. I called Boogie because Pirate said, come up here, Tina. She said, oh, she won't come up here. You want to know why? Because I knew it was wrong. And so didn't you, and you lied to Keem. You and Savage got something going, and I'm going to figure out what it is. And when I do, I'm going to blow that motherfucker up. Because both of you up to no good on KEEMSTAR. And I know it to be fact. Because why does she have fucking videos on her goddamn phone, Boogie? KEEMSTAR? That we never seen.
Don't know. Are you talking about videos from Fat Camp? Are you talking about videos from Fat Camp?
Yeah, the last day that I wasn't there, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
She's got pictures. I know she's got pictures of Wonder Woman and Twiggy, and Wonder Woman all fucked up drunk. She also showed a picture of Brantley. So let me ask you a question. I think Roxy pretended to be a fucking nurse to get there and use all of us, because all her content is all LCU, to try to benefit her channel. And I think that's what Savage is doing right now, because why you keep hiding your channel, Savage? I say it here because you're watching everything we do. You played clips of KEEMSTAR Ball laughing at him. You played clips of Boogie, me and Becky getting in trouble from KEEMSTAR. You played clips of Boogie. And also, to be honest with you, she said she's going to have Xylie's head on a platter. What does that mean, KEEMSTAR?
I would not be saying shit like that because that's like TOS violation on YouTube.
Yep.
She hit the channel. I'm just saying, KEEMSTAR, enough is enough. Milkers is fouling. You want to know why it's fouling? Because Roxy really doesn't want to be there. She wants to be with Savage. And they're both playing us, and we're fucking retards. We've been here too long, Keemstar. If you don't see you're being played, I don't know. You get a better pair of glasses, bro. You're rich.
Well, I don't know how I'm being played because couldn't Roxy just go and stream with Savage today? She could just quit and go.
Yeah, no, it's gotta go. It's gotta go easy. You know, they gotta get as much money as they can off of you first, like the other two motherfucking whores did. They gotta get enough money first, because now they built a Discord like yours, and you gotta upgrade to being a deck mate in order to get in there. They're doing everything you did over here. They're doing over there, trying to make a copycat.
Yeah,
of it.
I understand. I understand, but like we're talking about the difference between making like thousands and thousands of dollars a month to a few hundred. Like I don't care, Tina.
Is it about money? Is it about money with you? Only money? You're rich. Is it really about money?
No, but what I'm saying is they're not going to be successful.
Okay, that's good enough. Whatever. But I'm not gonna let them do dirty shit behind my back. And now I'm in the fucking hot seat. People are texting me, telling me I'm not good. I'm a snitch. I call Boogie. I didn't call Rastoff because I don't know Rastoff's number. I didn't have a kangaroo handy that I could get a fucking call.
Like I don't care what anyone does outside of here. Like
Yeah, you do.
Go ahead. No, I honestly don't, because it's like, dude, we've proven time and time again. It's like soon as you're on the outside, those views dry the fuck up, right? You know,
real quick.
I don't care. Go ahead. You know, if Roxy was really trying to do that, go. You know.
Yes. Well, now you're talking about putting Becky on milkers. Come on, you guys. Are you really seriously gonna do that? Then who are you gonna put with me? Roxy? I don't think so, motherfuckers. You can fuck off.
Who do you want?
Who do I want? It's not about who you want. It's who you fucking mesh with, bro. It took a long time to get to this level with Becky. It's a love-hate relationship. But when it comes to making money, this bitch makes money, y'all.
Okay, but Becky still is fighting why you shouldn't have shut down the channel that night when she was wasted.
She should have muted me. I had no say. She kept muting me, or I could have talked to her personally. But she kept that force up. I already told her that yesterday live. You kept muting me.
She doesn't think it's your show.
Well,
she keeps saying it's her show.
That's the other thing. She cannot mute her co-host. You're her co-host.
I know.
She can't mute you ever. Like if she mutes you, then you got to go in the back end and you got to shut down the stream every time. We got to shut down the stream. If she's abusing her powers and muting her co-host, all right, you can't mute your that's insane. And she's doing it way overpowered. Like we got to just shut the show down then every time.
Or we got to take her role away.
You can't mute your goddamn co-host. That's the most insane thing ever.
It's been happening all week, not just one day, all week.
It's been happening the whole time you guys have been live. Like she does it all the time.
I mean, let's say it happened like 3 times during a week or something. No one would care just because she wanted to get a word in. But dude, she's kicking people as soon as they join. She's kicking them. She's muting people left and right. She's making bad content, in my opinion.
Exactly.
Well, Boogie, I like your rap song you did over the weekend. I got to tell you, I think you got some black in you, brother, because you really brought out that rap, and that was pretty fucking good. You did.
Thank you. I do.
Last thing I'm going to do is text Keemstar, who's got ADHD, who's rocking back and forth like I do. But I mean, I have no other choice. If Mike won't answer, he's in the movies eating popcorn with his fat ass. Boogie's doing his shit. I don't know Rastoff's number. So who else am I supposed to fucking call and say, yo, she's falling on the floor. She won't get up. 20 minutes trying to fuck with the mic. The mic's falling the fucking apart. It was a shit show. I don't want to be represented like that. I've been like that all my life over there. I don't want to be represented as a full-blown retard over here, just half retarded over here. Represented like that.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I always forget to pause before I come in here. I'm making bad content, Keemstar. Really?
Yep.
Sometimes muting Tina is the content because it provokes her to go off.
Sometimes.
Well, sometimes, a lot of times, but that's the whole thing. That was what me and Tina have already talked through this. The whole thing is she needs to trust me sometimes because I am producing the show in the moment, because I am running the tech stuff. Like, I don't want to hold OBS over Tina's head, but that's one of those things where I wish she knew it so she could have realized that I did have things under control and I didn't need anybody to help me figure it out. That said, on Friday, I did mute her for way too long by mistake, and that was a mistake. So I take accountability for that. That was fucked up.
Everybody holds OBS over my head. Everybody. So when I go to Boogie's house, he's going to teach me OBS.
Yeah, Absolutely.
Teach you too, Tina. I'll teach you too. Whenever you want to learn, just let me know. It would make my life easier.
Well, how hard is it to run OBS? Keemstar said a kindergartner can do it. So if it's that difficult that you guys are complaining about it, it makes me not want to even do it, bro.
It's so easy my cat could do it, but the thing is when there's a problem, fixing it isn't always easy. That's the trouble. But anyway, I'm going to hop off because the stuff I'm saying is boring. I'll see you later, Tina.
Tina, we got to end the
gone
show
too.
here.
Right, goodbye, Boogie. I love you. Glad to see you
Love
back.
you,
Rastoff, I'm not
Tina.
gonna let you fuck off, Rastoff.
How do you do this? How do you do that?
I'm just done.
I want to quit. I don't even have to do it. I just have to be near it. I want to be here.
I'm just done. I'm so done. I'm just done.
Do you remember back when it was just me and you and Jordy and we were the worst problems you had and the show was fun every once in a while? Don't you love how this show has utterly become fun in the last few months since Jordy left? I miss him, but it's true. And like, I enjoy working with you. I hope you enjoy working with us. And fuck, how do you fix this? Oh yeah, you hire Rastoff and make him do it. Fuck Rastoff.
Fuck me, dude. I'm gonna clean this shit up. You have no idea.
Good. It's what someone needs to do. Look, somebody said something, and I don't think it was entirely wrong. Keem has tried to be as kind to these people as humanly possible. Someone needs to step in and be the kindness for him and let him be the bad guy when he needs to be. You get to be the nice guy, Rastoff, because that's what you are, and you're going to handle it the best of your ability. And then when shit gets real fucked up, we'll get boss-ass Keemstar to fix that shit when the time comes, because he won't be drained from all this nitpicking bullshit.
I can handle the light little basic things. And I mean, if I have to fire someone, I will fire them. But I need to think about that shit first, right? Because there's implications.
I'm just tired. I'm tired.
Creator Clash is postponed. Creator Clash is postponed. I'm so excited.
Breaking news.
Yes, as of the beginning of the show, one of the boxers came out and said that it's being pushed to the very far away.
Well, okay. See, here's the thing. They've been saying this.
Well, one of
All
the
right.
boxers came out and said it, though. Is that news? Does that count as news? I'm not
So
sure.
Will Nerf said this yesterday.
Okay, so I suppose it's out there in the ether, but Creator Clash is delayed. Creator Clash is delayed to a date far in the future. For me, this is a huge bummer, not only because I was bringing out a bunch of my family, but I was losing weight at a lightning clip.
Dude, so here's the thing. Creator Clash has been delayed, all right? Here's one of the main fighters, this popular Minecrafter.
No, I believe it's postponed. I don't have all the details.
You know what iDubbbz and his wife did that was really fucked up?
Austin Bros super chatted $19.99. Question for Boogie. Can you give some insight on what it was like collaborating with Jesse McJugger Nuggets? Those
he was a
were
great
my
guy.
favorite videos.
I really liked working with him. He's a good director, good producer.
iDubbbz and his wife, they went and tried to expose H3H3, got into a feud with him, and then started getting backlash on Creator Clash, right? So they decided, we're going to step away from it. They like sold it or something. I don't know what they did, right? But they separated, okay? Why? Why? Because now it has all these problems. Nobody wants to support it. If they would have stuck with their Creator Clash, at least they would have the people on their side supporting Creator Clash. But they thought it was the right thing to get away. It's just bad fucking decision after bad decision after bad decision. Creator Clash 1, let's ban Sam Hyde. Why? Dumb. Creator Clash 2, let's fucking get rid of Froggy Fresh. Why? Dumb. You don't need this smoke when you're making an event. Focus on the event. This time, you did not have to fucking make a content comp on Ethan Klein. You could have held off, and you could have taken that time to make an actual good content comp instead of the shit that came out. but you have it come out at the same time. Creator Clash 3 is coming out. Now everybody's fucked. Every fighter's fucked. Multiple fighters had to drop out because of the fucking scandal and all the bullshit with the Middle East that you guys want to talk about to length's end. Dude, you got fans that bought flights and shit, hotels rooms booked to go to this goddamn thing. Now it's been postponed. They're fucked. I mean, the amount of people that iDubbbz and his wife have fucked over because of these bad decisions. You're idiots. And I've been watching you make these dumb fucking moves for years. What is wrong with you? It's
don't forget,
infuriating.
there's one more group of people getting fucked over here, but it's not like it didn't happen last time. Once again, charity will get $0 whatever charity it is you guys work for.
Charity's
I know
getting
that's the
fucked over
bottom
again.
of fucking their little totem pole, since they didn't give them a goddamn thing last time until they had to go back and raise money a second time. But yes, once again, they're getting fuck all.
Old Man House Phone, thank you for the 5 gifted, sir. That'll bring us up to 65 new members so far at this show. I don't
I'm
know.
glad we didn't buy tickets. You remember like 2 months ago, you and I almost bought tickets to go to this thing?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad we don't have to stand in line to see if they're actually going to refund us.
Yo, you want to see a crazy footage of the fucking French president getting slapped by his wife?
Yes.
Look, they open the door and then boom.
What?
Yeah. That's the French president.
What?
And then-
Why?
he tries to act like nothing happened, waves.
Oh no, that's secondhand cringe, dude.
He told the media they were just horsing around. I don't know.
I'm sure they were.
Bro.
Trump
What do you
and
think he said?
Trump and Putin are fighting. Here's what Trump had to say.
It's a lover's quarrel.
What Putin's doing, he's killing a lot of people, and I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all, okay? We're in the middle of talking, and he's shooting rockets into Kiev and other cities. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, he's kind of been doing that for a while now. I don't know if this is news to Trump. They just let him know. Just got the email or something, but
I love how Trump communicates. It's the I don't like it at all. Okay. I've always had a good relationship. This is just him going in, more in. All right.
Yeah.
And then this is Ben Shapiro's take on the situation. I know some people hate Ben Shapiro, but I guess this is a pretty sound take. So let's listen to this.
The leader of Ukraine has been basically doing whatever the White House wants him to do. They say 30-day ceasefire. He says, no problem, 30-day ceasefire. They say rare earth minerals deal. He's like, no problem, rare earth minerals deal. They say, why don't you go to Turkey and have direct conversations with Putin without a 30-day ceasefire? He's like, fine, I'm in there. I'm at Ankara. Meanwhile, Vladimir Putin is sitting there doing none of these things. The leader of Ukraine.
So apparently Putin is not willing to negotiate with the United States. So now there's been an assassination attempt on Putin. This just happened. So breaking assassination attempt on Putin, unsuccessful after the Ukraine conducted a failed drone attack that targeted the Russian leader's helicopter.
such a shame. We used to be so good at assassinations as a country.
We actually have footage of this thing.
Wow. You Bussy super chatted $20.
Yeah.
This is a good job for Rastoff to make him a narc since his dad was AIRL narc grin.
What?
He wasn't a knock.
I wish we had more on this. I want to know more about this.
Yeah.
Hold on. I smell something burning.
What? Oh God, please no. This dude has had too many disasters. Please no.
Bro, if something actually has gone wrong, he might just shut the whole fucking thing down.
Yeah, we might all be out of a job if please. Hopefully somebody's.
I'd literally be the shortest lived fucking community manager ever.
Holy shit! Please, dude. I want to keep my house.
Yeah,
Come on,
bro.
Dude. Oh, fuck me, guys. What do you think is wrong? Chat. Let me know.
Yeah.
It's probably.
I want to know. Are they
burning
sick
some
of the
wood.
weekends? I want to know if they're sick of the weekend streams. Like, do they need time to miss us?
Maybe. I mean, it is Memorial Day weekend. They probably were appreciative of like just the usual fun sit down three boys content today. What is happening? Okay, here we go.
It's so weird. My
Everything okay?
My entire yard is smoke, but it's like a neighbor fire or something. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's not my property.
God. Thank God. We were like, yeah, if one more thing goes wrong, he's shutting the whole fucking thing down. I'm gonna lose my house. It's just over.
Dude, I don't care what's going on. If I smell smoke, I instantly investigate. Like,
yeah,
you have to.
You're good. That's good.
But yeah. Sorry today. If today's show was a fucking bummer, tomorrow we're coming with some heat. Damn, we didn't even have a fucking thumbnail today. We had to use an old thumbnail. Even our thumbnail guy fucking failed us. Like, bro.
Yeah, how did Cum Blizzard become the most interesting thing of this show?
Oh, did I show you the text I got?
What?
Can you read this from Desi?
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She said there's a blizzard warning, heart face snowman.
Fucking hell.
Should I bring the eggs?
Oh, stop it with your goddamn quail eggs.
I wish there was something I could do.
You know, you're
in this
doing the
last
only thing
moment.
you can do. Oh, on the stream? I
Yeah,
thought
there's
you were
like
gonna talk
3
about these
minutes
bitches
left. I
more.
wish I could end it on a good note or a banger or something exciting. I got nothing.
Is there a good,
Dolls
is there
is
a
coming
funny
up
video?
next.
Is there a
For the
funny
first
video?
time.
Is there a good video?
Well, I am redirecting the audience to dolls. All right. Let me go see if they actually set up their stream.
They did.
They did?
Yep.
Yeah, I actually got it recommended, surprisingly.
So wait, you've already set up the redirect?
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. Yeah, guys, Beans, Pupstar. You guys are going to go check out LolcowDells. It's a brand new show over here. And they're going up against Queens. So Queens ended up beating Tech Talk. All right. Then Queens lost to Aussie. So it's tied. Queens won,
yeah.
LCU won. Let's see who wins tonight. Will it be LolcowDells or Lolcow Queens?
Are you doing it based on just viewership?
I'm doing it on a factor of multiple things.
Okay, cool.
Like,
all right, I'm glad that Aussie takes the dubs for that one.
I'm like, who do I feel has like the better stream? Why did Aussie have more views or less views than Queens?
We had less views, but we had like triple money.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, they turned the fuck up. It was great, like nothing you've ever seen.
I hate that I have to go and root for Beans tonight because I genuinely still
You can root
really
for
hate
Pup Pup.
Beans. I don't even know who the fuck she is. This is my first time actually watching.
They've done
her
a
on
few
anything.
shows together, and their chemistry is pretty good.
Okay, good. But you know how much trouble I'm going to get in for rooting for Beans tonight. I'm going to have to be like, go back. Who do I root for, Desi? I don't know. Maybe it's just going to snow.
God damn it! This is not going to become a fucking ongoing meme.
You Bussy super chatted $20. Remember, guys, if you get your PP sucked at a company party, don't go to HR. Good night, guys.
That's not. That's not. It's not what
if
we
HR
said.
did it?
No. Look, here's the thing. if like an SA happened, if sexual harassment happened, if a crime happened, please
Justin
report it.
super-chatted $20. I thought you liked Tina Boogie.
I love Tina. It's just I can't do much for her when I'm in a hot tub with fucking 8-bit Eric. Okay.
If a
And it
crime
won't be a
or
bother
a
for the boss if he
guys,
finds
please
out,
do
like-
not talk over this. If a crime or a potential crime happened, you know, definitely report it to me, the cops, you know, whatever. All right. If it's not that, don't go on a fucking live show and act like it's that. All right. Because that causes a lot of problems. Anyhow.
Honestly, if it's that, the last place to take it is to the internet. Take it to the professionals first. Every time.
Anyhow. Go ahead. Final statements, y'all.
Nothing other than just let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. See ya.
I was going to say, don't eat the yellow snow.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Sorry, my energy has been drained, but I will be back tomorrow strong. We'll have a good show for you tomorrow. I need to go shower and pick up my tires. See ya. Enjoy dolls.